During the self-help craze that started a few years back, I spent a large amount of time reading dozens of self-help books, from the most popular to the most recommended. But what I realized as I read one book after another was a very uncomfortable truth. Self-help books rarely help you. The worst part, it makes you think it does. Self-help books are one of the most marketed books, and oftentimes their authors already have a sizable audience, and people readily accept these books as what they appear to be: pages that will change your life for the better and help you find success. That's what I thought too, until I got sunk deeper into the rabbit hole, blinded by the appearance of progress. Before I go on, here's a quick disclaimer. I'm not saying that self-help books are unuseful. I'm saying that most readers of self-help books are misusing them, and some writers are jumping on the bandwagon and taking advantage of our desire to chase our dreams and justify our failures to sell us the idea of change. If you read enough self-help books, you'll start to realize that they're all talking about the same thing, just from different perspectives. Nearly every book is describing a path to success or happiness, usually one taken by the author or a group of people the author observed. The book hypes you up on the possibility for change and persuades you that their path can work for you too. A framework or set of factors and principles will be provided so that you can visualize the path. Occasionally, some will provide practice questions or templates to encourage you to actually start taking action. While this is all well and good, the problem, not necessarily of the writer, is that readers oftentimes close the book and continue about their daily lives. And what exacerbates this issue is that many self-help books are written in a way to make you feel good, to make you think that something productive has already been done, that reading a self-help book itself has already helped you to make some progress. Sure, reflection and awareness are the first step to change, but more often than not, that's where it ends. Other times, for better or for worse, some readers become so obsessed with themselves that they ignore everything else in the pursuit of self-growth. They stop going out with friends, they stop doing projects for the fun of it if it adds no value. They become so narrow-minded on the definition of success that relationships become only a means to an end. This is what happened to me at a point in time. And while I felt like I was progressing, I kept wondering if I was just moving faster in the wrong direction. Some self-help readers will continue devouring self-help book after self-help book, as if they were doing an academic paper on which self-help book is the best, in a pretense to search for a more holistic answer that makes the most sense for them, instead of actually working on what they already have learned. And what I realized after observing really capable individuals, whether it's that extremely driven person on the news making an impact, or friends who make waves wherever they go, is that they don't read self-help books. They read fiction, sci-fi, economics, science, or engineering books. They focus more on learning as they go, trying and experimenting new things, learning from failures, learning from mentors, and people in the arena, serving others. If you gave them a self-help book, they probably won't read past the first chapter. In fact, they'll probably say that these books are a distraction. But are they not people who care a lot about self-growth, continuous learning, and making an impact? What I realized from observing these people and in my own experiences is that the greatest change you will often see in yourself is when you serve others and focus on a cause bigger than yourself, whether it's building a business to disrupt an industry, or simply share your ideas on the internet, or volunteering for a local cause. Because the thing that no one in self-help tells you is that growth is often the result of you adapting to external changes when you face challenges, disagreements, and new perspectives on old problems. That inward reflection will only help insofar as you interact with the external environment. That an existential crisis is really you just focusing on the wrong things. And so here's what I learned. Just start doing something that matters to you. Work through the difficulties that it presents. Keep learning from it and learning from other people along the way. Adopt the practices you find most helpful. And maybe grab that self-help book, but just one only. Read through it and come back to it whenever you feel stuck. But continue your trial and error beyond that and figure out what works, because the answers won't come from self-help books, but from your experimentations with life. May the force of evolution be with you.